from where the prophets be. Wisdom crieth in the street, where the word is like a fire. Prophecies and similes. For when men turn gods, my nation have been above y'all. Where wicked always flee after we put them laws on. I like shine when we knock off sin. We the gold in the fire, but we knock off 10. Rappers spitting truth in public say we anti-shim, but we not anti-shim, we just anti-them, huh? We not from here, we ain't African. We the victims of thousands of years of human trafficking. Want me to celebrate pagan days of Satan's habit? Trade in my history and take yours, I ain't having it. I'm trying to get my heritage back. I'm from where them armies cross Jordan to get their land back. I'm from where them women wore dresses and not pants jack. Where men got beards, only women go get their face waxed.
Jerusalem.
Where white folks that stole our race, calling themselves us, and then they call us slaves.
These are actually real photographs.
They happen, but worse.
Right, no doubt, worse. Like, say for instance, like in Haiti, they'll bury us alive and leave our head above ground and let ants run up on us and eat our face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All type of other horrific things.
Right.
So now, that's why he said, what? We got to read this in verse 10. Because you said a lot. But even though, before we built the temple, we was under the curses before that. Then Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Okay. But I'm going to show you that. But you're right, though. That was a time that we had, we rebuilt, we went off again. So, but watch this. And I'm going to get into that too, sis. But watch this. Read that again in verse 10.
Verse 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and the kingdoms to root out and to pull down.
It said to root out and to pull down. Like we got to pull down that Jesus is white.
Right.
We got to pull that down. Snatch we should go in every church and snatch everything off the wall.
That's the image of the beast.
That's the image of the beast.
Do you feel like we're living in the time of the apocalypse as of right now?
Of course.
Right.
We're meaning the end days.
Do you know what Barack Obama did on December the 23rd, 2016, right before he left office? He signed a bill that allowed 12 nations to go in and attack Israel, even if it's by force.
So let me ask you this. You think the people over there in Israel are the real Israelites?
No, they're false Jews. They're synagogues.
I just want to tell you. Okay, all praise. Sister said, hey, the synagogue is safe. We need to put a head covering over your head, sister. But you knowing all that, I got to get to some commandments, though. Because you know some stuff.
I know my commandments.
You know them?
I know my commandments.
Okay. So, you know commandments, right?
Yeah.
Give me 1 Timothy 2. Let's see what else we got to pull down, because the scripture said we had to pull down. We got to pull down a lot of stuff. Yeah. We got to pull down a lot of traditions. Let me ask you this. Do you celebrate 4th of July?
That's my father's birthday.
So you celebrate the 4th of July?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's the Independence Day, but I don't get into that. I get into the birth of my father.
That's idolatry too. We got to pull that down, because where did we learn it? Is that in the scriptures to celebrate birthdays?
No.
See, we got to pull that down. That's what we are here for, because we learned all that stuff in 400 years of slavery. Just like we learned Jesus is white, we learn how to celebrate birthdays. You see what I'm saying? We learn how to celebrate the 4th of July. We learn how to celebrate Thanksgiving, which is really Thanksgiving of our brothers. You see what I'm saying? How are we going to celebrate the mass murder of the Native American Indians when they are our brothers?
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying? But we don't know this as our brothers.
Oh.
So now, give me 1 Timothy real quick. 2 what I want? 9.
Bring it out. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. And like manner also, that women adore themselves in modest apparel.
So you're a woman, right? So what the Bible say?
That women adore themselves in modest apparel.
So now I'm gonna ask you, I ain't put you on the spot, but do you think you dress modest right now?
As far as the shorts, I mean, we were created naked. So I go to God in prayer even when I'm naked. So I think I'm all right.
So you think you're all right. So what does that mean right here, though?
Say it again.
Read that again.
And like men also, that women adore themselves and modest apparel.
What does the word? Somebody give me modest real quick. Somebody Google me modest.
Modest is modern.
Modern.
Regular.
Okay, let's see. We're going to get a clear definition of modest. Let's find out. That's what we're here for, sis. We're here to teach our people. That's it. We ain't here to bash our people, but we're here to give our people the understanding. You got modest? You got it. What you got, officer?
Modest. Limited in size, amount, or scope. Arising from a character, modest, decent, Observing the properties of dress and behavior.
So
Decent.
I want to put it. It said decent or even in dress. Modest just meaning what? Your body is not all out. You're not revealing a lot of stuff. You modest. You being modest. You with the thigh, your thigh and stuff. That's supposed to be for your husband. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be for your husband to see, not for everybody to see that. You understand what I'm saying? What you got? Another read this one.
This modest. It say of a woman dressing or behaving so as to avoid impropriety or indecency, especially to avoid attracting sexual attention.
Because guess what? When brothers in the world see you, they just want to have sex with you. That's how you drawing that attention to them. Because what's the root word of sexy? Sex. That's how they oh, she's sexy. The only thing he's saying, ooh, I want to have sex with that. They're not saying, oh, I want to make that my wife. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a commandment. So we should dress modest. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll praise you receive that, because give me John 14 and 15.
Bring it out.
I'm gonna show you what you're doing right now of even accepting it. Most people be like, oh no, I'm not. But you can tell you have a different spirit. You're searching for something. The Most High want to deal with you. Watch this.
John chapter 14 and verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments.
If you what?
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So if you love God, you're gonna keep his commandments. That's a commandment. All thing we gotta do is keep it. We didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff I didn't know. But guess what? When I read it in the Bible at his word, I said, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep his commandments. I love God. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole part of it. You see what I'm saying? But through religion and stuff, the white man have, you don't understand. Think about it like this. If you was in a relationship with a man and he beats you almost every day for 5 years, and then, you know, he put you in the hospital plenty times, and you'd have been with him for 5 years. Now, you done with that brother, now you talk to another brother. Don't you think you're going to be a little bit off if you go talk to another brother without having to get healed? You're going to be a little bit off, right? So don't you think after 400 years of us being into slavery, don't you think our mental, we off? We off as a nation of people. That's why we kill each other. That's why we rob from each other. That's why we want to commit adultery with the next man's wife. That's why we covered this brother stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because we're a little bit off. And guess what's going to fix us? This Bible. You see what I'm saying? This is what's going to fix us. But we got to know who we are first. So you know that you're Israel? Because I think I take it that you know that you're Israel, because you said the people in Israel are fake Jews. They're the synagogue of Satan. So that makes you what? The real Jew. They just over there now claiming to be us, while we over here didn't know that we are the Israelites. But when we can read now. We ain't back in the days when they was cutting our fingers off, cutting our hands off, or killing us or lynching us if we got caught reading the Bible. We can read now. We can read freely now. You see what I'm saying? So my question to you is, I'm gonna ask you this: how did you get the kingdom of heaven, since you know that you're Israel? How did you get the kingdom of heaven?
How do I get to the kingdom?
Yeah, how do we all get the kingdom of
By
heaven?
having your name written in the book of life.
And how do you get that?
By following the commandments of God.
Okay, all praise to the Most High. So do you know what today is? Give me Exodus 20.
Bring it out.
Let's show you what today is. First, give me Exodus 31 and 16. Let's show you what today is, because we're just going to bring simple commandments. Because we got to get back to rulership. You understand what I'm saying? The kingdom of heaven is rulership. We ain't just gonna be at the bottom. You know, every neighborhood you go to, the roughest, most gutter part of the neighborhood be who be there? What nation of people?
African.
Us, right? We're not
people.
Right,
Yeah.
you know, we're not
Color people.
Okay, so put it like that, because you know we're not African American. There was some titles they put on us.
Right.
All praise, you know that. Read.
Exodus chapter 31 and verse 16. Wherefore the children of Israel shall
The children of everybody.
the children of Israel
It said the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans.
shall keep the Sabbath.
They said what?
Shall keep the Sabbath.
Come on.
To observe the Sabbath throughout their generations for a perpetual covenant.
You see that? It said throughout their generation. Are we still generating? Because we still here. And then it said for a perpetual covenant.
Right.
You know what that means?
Over.
Right, never ending. It never ends. So how can you get to the New Testament, then you say God law was done away with? How can you say, you know what I'm saying, over with? Let's show you it went over with, because some people may not understand that even after Christ's death, that we was keeping the Sabbath day. So let me get Acts 14 and 15.
Bring it out.
Let's show you that even after Christ's death, that we was keeping the Sabbath day. Because, matter of fact, before you get that one, give me the one in Luke 23. Luke 23 and what, like 51. Start at 51. Luke 23 and 51. And stay with me because I want to get some more with you. I want to get some more. I want to get you to get some more understanding. And we also have an address on the bottom of the flyer, which you can come to the school. Yeah, we got a school.
You have a school?
Yeah, we have a school where you can come learn every Saturday, every Sabbath. You know, we have sisters there. Don't think about it just because we out here that we don't have any sisters or wives or kids. No, we have that. We just out here in the streets in the gutter. And why would you want to bring a princess to the hood in the gutter? You know what I'm saying? She can't, and she, you know.
But God has risen, chosen people from the hood, murderers, killers, drunks.
Exactly. That's us. You looking at them. You looking at brothers that have done that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm serious. Actually, brothers have murdered people, actually sold drugs, actually been the worst thugs ever, but actually are out here teaching the Bible just like it always been, even with Paul, even with Moses. You know what I'm saying? Even with all our forefathers. We are our forefathers. Read.
The book of Luke, chapter 21.
Let's just get back to the point of showing that we kept the commandments after Christ's death. Now we're going to get, soon as Christ died, we're going to see something. Now, like the Christianity preach, they say the laws are done away with, or we ain't got to keep the commandments no more. But let's see what happened after Christ's death. Read.
The book of Luke, chapter 23 and verse 51. The same had not consented unto the council.
Jump to 52.
Verse 52. This man went unto Pilate and begged the body of Jesus.
He did what?
And begged the body of Jesus.
It said he begged the body of Jesus. So what state is Jesus in right now? If you don't know, just say you don't know, we'll keep reading. You know?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, we're going to keep reading. Read.
And he took it down.
And he did what?
And he took it down.
So it said he begged the body of Jesus and he took his body down. Read.
And wrapped it in linen.
And wrapped it in what?
In linen.
So you kind of get what state was Jesus in? Not,
He's dead.
okay, he's dead. All praises. So Jesus is dead right now, right? Read.
And laid it in scripture.
He laid it in what?
And laid it in a scripture that was hewn in stone, wherein never man was laid.
So they put him in a tomb. Come on.
And that day was the preparation, and the Sabbath drew on.
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Jesus was dead and the Sabbath drew on? Wait a minute. Jesus was dead and the Sabbath drew on, meaning this Sabbath gonna keep rolling. Even the black Messiah was crucified, and then his body put in the tomb, but the Sabbath drew on? Read.
And the Sabbath drew on, and the woman also.
In the what?
And the woman also.
So in the women that was following Jesus, come on.
Which came with him from Galilee, followed after, and beheld the scripture, and how his body was laid. And they returned, and prepared spices and ointments, and rested the Sabbath day.
And did what?
And rested the Sabbath day according to the commandment.
Is that with an S or a singular?
According to the commandment.
It said commandment, let you know it was talking about the Sabbath day. You see what I'm saying? So that let you know right there that we always kept the Sabbath. Let's keep going real quick and then we're going to get to something else. Give me Acts. Yeah, that's it.
Teacher. The book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 15.
Start at 14.
Verse 14. But when they departed from Perga, they came to Antiochus and Piston, and went unto the synagogue on the Sabbath day and sat down. And after the reading of the law,
they went into the synagogue on what day?
The Sabbath day, and sat down.
And what they do?
And after the reading of the law,
wait a minute, they read what? I thought the laws were done away with though. As Christianity say, Paul, this is after Christ, this is many years after Christ, and Paul keeping the Sabbath day and reading the laws of God, just like we just gave you a law. And I'm gonna give you another law too. Read.
And after the reading of the law and the prophets, the rulers of the synagogues said unto them, saying, Ye men and brethren, if ye have any word of exhortation for the people, say on.
So I was just showing you that we kept the Sabbath day. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna ask you, do you know how to keep the Sabbath day? Now that we got the Sabbath day that is established, but there's certain things on, you said keep it holy. And that's true, but there's certain things that we must do to keep it holy. Do you know?
I'm thinking of the word fasting, prayer, meditation. That's all I know.
Okay. Not fasting, because fasting going into, you don't supposed to eat or drink anything. But
Right.
you can fast, but if you want to fast on the Sabbath day, you can. But that's not a requirement of the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Okay.
So, but let's show you. I'm finna show you though. Watch this. What you got? Exodus 20 first.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
It said do what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
That's why he got to tell us now to remember. This is the only commandment he really say remember, because he knew that these Christian churches are going to be lying to us and saying the Sabbath done away with, keep it on a Sunday, but they worship the sun God because it's Sunday. They don't even understand that. But you understand? But he said remember the Sabbath day. Come on.
To keep it holy. 6 days shall thy labor.
How many days?
6 days shall thy labor.
Come on.
And do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord.
It's the Sabbath of the Lord. Come on.
Thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Are people working on the Sabbath day today? On the Saturday, right? They work sun up to sundown. Don't care nothing about God. But that's the 10th commandment that they claim that they're supposed to keep. But why they don't keep it? Or why they don't teach it? You understand? Read. But then they say the law done away with. We just proved that one they ain't done away with. Read.
In it thou shalt do any work.
So we're not supposed to work on the Sabbath day. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor the stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, and the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
So he blessed that and hallowed it, meaning he set that apart. So we're supposed to set that apart. So now let's get some other things, because that's one, you're not supposed to work. Now we know we're in captivity, we're in slavery. You know what I'm saying? We ain't say just walk off your job and then, you know what I'm saying, then you ain't got no job, you can't take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? We understand we're in slavery, but guess what? You look for another job that you're not breaking the Sabbath day. You understand what I'm saying? We got to learn to put God first. Seek ye first the kingdom of God. You see what I'm saying? All this righteousness and all these other things should be added to you. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to do that. We want to make excuses. But that's just one thing. Not working on the Sabbath day. It's a few other things. Because I want you to get this, sis. You got a real humble spirit on you. All praise to the Most High. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, that
Because you said fasting. I'm going to show you something. Read.
that is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
So it said tomorrow is going to be the Sabbath. Just imagine if today was Friday and it's getting dark, because you know when it get dark it's another day according to the Bible, right? It said what? Read that again.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today.
It said bake that which you will bake today. So we know today is Saturday right now in real life, right? But yesterday we was like, okay, let's go and bake our food, go and cook everything we gonna cook before the sun go down Friday night, because that's beginning the Sabbath day, and the Sabbath day ends Saturday night. You see what I'm saying? So we like, look, let's go and cook our stuff, let's go and buy our stuff, because I didn't skip something, but well, I gave another condition on what we're supposed to do on the Sabbath day. But all praise, bear with me. Read.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today, and see that you will see.
Seed mean boil what you gonna boil. Come on.
And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
What you think that mean? I'm gonna read it again. Read that again.
And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Lay up for you to be kept until the morning or the next day. What you think we did? What we supposed to do now? If we cook.
What day is it? Friday?
Okay, it was Friday. We was cooking what we was gonna cook.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then let it lay over to
Saturday.
Right. And then we can
Sabbath day.
and we can eat that.
Eat it then. So you don't even cook on Saturday. No work. You make your preparations on Friday.
Exactly. You got it, sis. And make your preparations on Friday, and then whatever you cook that Friday, then you can cook it. You can eat it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or you can eat fruits, vegetables, and actually going to work into your body too, because it gives your body, at least some type of rest from some hot food, grease. fish or whatever. But you can eat whatever. I'm just saying you can eat chicken. You can eat whatever you want to. You just can't cook it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can't put it in the microwave because that's still fire. That's still cooking, a form of cooking. You understand what I'm saying? So you prep your food. You understand? That's it. Great.
And that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up till the morning, and Moses bade.
That's it. Now go to Nehemiah. Watch this. We're gonna show you one more. So now what? I'm gonna quiz you because you see you intelligent, right? So now, so far on the Sabbath day, how do we keep it holy?
You remember it, and you do no labor.
You do no labor, no work, right? And what else? That's one.
You remember it first.
Okay.
And you don't do any labor, and
We just read it.
You don't cook.
Read what you got.
Verse 31, Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring anywhere or victuals.
I'm gonna help you out. Anywhere or victual is just product. Say for instance, like somebody bring a food truck or a fruit stand full of fruits or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Anywhere or victuals.
On the Sabbath day to sell.
To do what?
To sell.
What day is it?
On the Sabbath day.
To do what?
To sell. That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
We will not do what?
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So, we will not do what on the Sabbath day?
God.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Do everybody buy and selling? Yep, everybody buy and selling.
Why you told me I gotta go buy some crawfish?
No, it's crawfish. Crawfish.
I gotta go now.
No, give me that Leviticus. Let me get that Leviticus.
Oh my God, shellfish.
She said, "So you already shellfish." Let's see what God say. Read what you got. Don't you agree that God is a masterpiece in His creation? All praise. Okay then. Read what you got. Leviticus 11.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse 9 and verse 8. of the flesh.
Matter of fact, start at 7. Just start at 7.
Verse 7. And the swine.
In the what?
And the swine.
You know what swine is?
Pig.
A pig or pork, right?
Well, it's actually any four-legged animal with feet.
No, you got a lot of four-legged animals with feet.
That can be consumed. That can be eaten.
Just slow down. No. We're going to read it. God got it. God know what it is. You ain't got to guess on it. We going to get it. You ain't got to guess on it. Read what you got.
Verse 7. Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine.
And the pig. And the bacon. And the sausage.
Okay.
Read.
Though he divide not the hoof, and be cloven-footed.
Come on, be cloven-footed.
Yet he chewed not the cud.
He don't chew it the cud, meaning he was not made to break his food down or to regurgitate it, eat it again, and go into another chamber. He wasn't made to do that. You got certain animals do that. That's why we can't eat them, but he can't do it. Even though his feet, he got cloven feet and all that, he was clean on that end, but he ain't clean because he don't regurgitate to the cud. Come on.
Right.
Yet he chewed not the cud. He is unclean to you.
No, he is clean for me to eat.
He is unclean to you.
Read.
Of the flesh shall ye not eat.
We should not eat none, or skins neither. That's why I said of his flesh. We shouldn't be, them cracklings and skins.
Right.
Pork. No, we don't eat that. Get some turkey or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's out there, but don't eat that.
Okay.
Read.
And the carcasses shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
That's why we got high blood pressure, diabetes right there, because they want to eat that pork and keep eating that pork. But guess what? When they get up in age, what the doctor tell them about the pork?
Don't eat
it. Don't eat no pork. But now you're gonna listen to the white man. But God all along got this in the Bible. Yeah. But now when you go to the doctor, the white man say, well, you know what? You gotta lay off that pork. You're gonna mess your high blood pressure up. He gonna give you gout.
Get out.
You know what I'm saying? But God telling us right now he unclean.
Right.
Read.
Teach up. Verse 8. Verse 8. Of the flesh shall you not eat, and the carcasses shall you not touch. They are unclean to you. These shall you eat. These shall you eat of all that are in the water. Okay, now let's get to the water.
Okay.
Let's get to the water right now. Let's see what God said about the water, which he created everything.
Amen.
So he should know what's going on, right? He should know what we can eat. He should know what we shouldn't eat. He created everything, right? He got the guide. So now let's see what the guide say. Come on.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
Okay, so we can eat of all this in the water, right? Let's see what we can eat that's in the water.
Whatsoever had fins and scales in the waters and in the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So he said, whatsoever have what?
Fins and scales.
He says, whatsoever have fins and scales, we can eat it. You got bass, you got brim, you got salmon, you got a buku of fishes, man. You got buku fishes, man. You can come around here, brother. You got buku fishes in there that we can eat, right? Because it's a lot. They got fins and scales. Read.
Verse 10. And all that have,
Hey, brother, you can listen up for a minute, brother. If you ain't in a hurry, listen up, man. This God's word, man. Come on.
and all that have not fins and
So we going over what God said we can eat, because I just see you left out that stove.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go over what God said we can eat and can't eat. Hey, God knows all, right? God created, right?
Right.
So now we should listen to what God said. Read that again.
And all that have not fins.
Read from the top.
Verse 9. These shall ye eat that are in the waters.
So God said, okay, you can eat this, what's in the water, what I'm about to tell you. You can eat this in the water. Let's see what.
Whatsoever had fins and scales.
He said, whatsoever have fins and scales. A lot of fish that have fins and scales. Brim, bass, perch, all that got scales. Salmon, everything. Read.
Whatsoever had fins and scales in the water, and the seas, and in the rivers.
In the seas, whether you're in the lake, wherever you at, right? In the river, in the ocean, whatever you at, it still apply. It apply in the ocean, it apply in the lakes, and it apply in the river. Read.
Them shall ye eat.
So you can eat them. Read.
And all that have not fins and scales.
Now, here we go. Pay attention now. All that what?
And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and of all that move in the water.
It said, and pay attention to that part, and all that move in the water. Read.
And of all that move in the water, and of any living thing.
And any living thing. Is an oyster a living thing? Yeah. A mussel, a clam, ain't that living?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Read.
And of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
You see that? They shall be an abomination unto you. There's going to be some sickness to you. Some stuff I hate. Read.
So that's like eating catfish?
They shall even be an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
You said what?
Ye shall not eat of their flesh.
So let me ask you this. Do crawfish have fins and scales? Do crab legs have fins and scales?
No.
Oysters, clams. He said that you should not eat that. Because I'm even on a common sense level, you think about it, right? I'm gonna break it down like this. Sis, have anyone y'all ever had a fish tank or in your house or whatever?
Right.
Okay. You had fishes in your tank before, right? So what happens if you don't have an algae eater or you never clean the water? What would happen to your fish in the tank?
Die from pollution.
They would die from what? All the pollution, right? So let me ask you this. What cleaned the pollution in the ocean?
Precipitation.
With the clams and stuff?
The clams, the crabs, the lobster, the crawfish run around these ditches.
That's true.
They filter the water.
Right.
They eat boo-boo. When you eat a shrimp, what you got to do? You got to get in that boo-boo vein.
Yeah, right.
You got to bust that vein open.
That's right.
He got a big boo-boo vein. That's how he grow. He eat other stuff. Don't you know there's millions of fish? Don't run from the Most High God, bro.
I got the tire shop right here, but I got customers over there waiting on me.
You ain't got to do that, bro. You ain't got to do that.
They waiting on me right now, bro.
Don't you know that breaking the law too?
Oh, my bad.
See, you didn't even know that.
I apologize.
You see that? I'll praise to the Most High. But listen, well, we're not supposed to eat that.
Right.
Don't sister, don't run. Where you going?
People waiting for
You say now you got people waiting for you?
Yeah, they need crawfish.
That's an abomination. You hear that? Give me Sirach 15 and 13. Hold on, before you go. One more scripture. Let's show you what God said about abomination, because you got to get this, sister.
Okay.
You got to get this. Sirach 15 and 13. Let's show you, because he said that's an abomination. We eating the crab, we eating the dirt of the earth and thinking it's a delicacy. We think it's something special, but we don't supposed to eat that. The white folks set that stuff up and told you that this is a delicacy. Right. That this is the best. Eating some stuff that eat boo-boo and got poison in it. That's how they survive. They eat all the poison in the ocean, in the lakes, in the rivers, so that we can eat the clean fish that he said eat. He put this thing together. So I'm gonna ask you this: you got a car?
Yeah.
If the car said unleaded only, would you put diesel in it?
No.
Why not?
I don't purpose anyway.
Because the manual said what? Put gas in it. Guess what the manual say to do to your body?
Amen.
Put things that have fins and scale in your body.
That's right.
Do not put this other trash in your body because it's gonna mess your motor up.
Right. Same way.
But the same way. But let's show you what God feel, how he feel about the abomination. Read what you got.
The book of Sirach, chapter 15 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
The Lord hated all abomination.
The Lord what?
The Lord hated all abomination.
It said the Lord hated abomination. So he hate when our people be breaking his laws, eating this shrimp, crab, lobster, all that stuff. He said, look, I made you to be kings of the earth. I made you to be princesses of the earth. I don't want you touching that filth. You better than that. But what we do? No, I don't want to be a king. No, I don't want to be a princess. I think I'm fine just being who I am. So I'm going to eat this shrimp, crab, leg, lobster.
Well, let me say this. Earlier you said that we could eat turkey, but we're not supposed to eat meat.
Who said we're supposed to eat meat?
It said we're not supposed to eat flesh.
Sis, that was for the swine, sister.
Only the swine.
That was for the go to let's go back.
I think I read
fish
it in
meat?
Revelation.
Next. Is fish meat?
I don't think so.
Fish ain't meat.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll don't worry. We'll answer that. We answer all that.
No, only one more scripture.
Read what you got. I got to clear that up. I don't want you to thinking no otherwise. Talking about we can't eat meat. Reading in for the whole verse 2.
Clear that up there.
Verse 2. Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying,
Speak unto you the children of Israel. Come on.
these are the beasts.
The what?
The beast.
Oh, the beast, the cow. Okay, let's see.
Which ye shall eat.
Wait. The sister got her own Bible. The sister said, what page? What you say your name was?
Felicia.
Felicia said she got Felicia chapter 5 verse 1. Felicia said we weren't supposed to eat meat. Meat. So what did God say though?
These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all beasts that are upon the earth.
So we can eat meat, sister.
Okay.
You just trying to Sirach 32 and 17. You just try to make excuses, sister. Don't make excuses.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Okay, you didn't know, right?
No.
So we ain't eating no shrimp today.
What we're doing is teaching ourselves what we were taught.
Okay, Sirach. Okay, I'm trying to make sure. You say you love God, right?
I love the Lord.
1 John 2 and 3. Let's make sure you love God. No, sister, where you going?
I gotta go.
You gonna go? You still gonna go break the? You said you love God.
I do love.
No, sister, you don't love God, sister. That's a lie. Man, our people don't love God. Read what you got.
1 John. The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He that said, I know him, and keep not his commandments, is a liar.
They a liar. They don't love God. We just had a prime example. The sister talking about, yes, she love God. We bring the laws out. And guess what? She go back to her ways. But guess what? Go to Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 17, man.
Bring it up.
We got to understand, man, love is discipline, man. Love is doing what God say do. Love is not wild and walking out of control. Love is discipline. Read what you got.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
For the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline.
So the desire of wisdom is what?
Is discipline.
So we got to have discipline. The Bible give us discipline. Come on.
And the care of discipline.
So when you love discipline, when you have, sister, you know who you are according to the Bible? Sister, you know who you are according to the Bible? You know God called you a princess, sister? Sister, you know you dressed out of order according to God? Do you care? Sister, do you care?
No.
You don't care about God? Golly, man, read that.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6 and verse 17. For the very true beginning of her is desire of discipline.
It's the desire of discipline. Read.
And the care of discipline is love. And love is the keeping of her law.
What is love?
And love is the keeping of her law.
Love love is the keeping of this Bible. Read.
And the giving heed unto her laws is assurance of incorruption.
Read that again.
And the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption.
So when you keep these commandments, it is assurance of incorruption.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.